Welcome back to the FARC Low Dollar series. I'm Charlie Gearhart, your neighborhood deity of motorsports. I also answer to Siege for some reason, and I am joined as always by the EFR Discord off-color commentators. How's everyone doing?
Yay!
You're not running the stream.
I am recording this. Oh, whoops! I forgot to throw the stream up on Discord. One moment.
Kind of hard to commentate when I only see the entry list.
Oh no, you do have it, I think.
There we go. Alright, everyone should be seeing the screen now.
I can see the screen now.
In your browser.
Today, we have round number 11 of the FARC Low Dollar Series Championship. This event will mark the halfway point, and we're at a pretty good venue to be doing that. Road America, a beautiful 4-mile facility up in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, that sees all kinds of racing year-round. And this weekend, the FARC Low Dollar Series will be here as a support event for Master Cup. We've got Todd Stater. Yes, a very busy weekend. Todd Stater is on pole today over Michaela Perry-Jones. Daniel Sharp will be looking for revenge after Moncton caused him and a whole lot of other drivers high up in the points to yell, "Ow, my points."
I should like to point out that that a lot of the teams you'd expect to teams and drivers that have Master Cup experience are towards the pointy end of the grid.
That's
particularly Todd Stater may not have a whole lot of his own of a Master Cup driving experience, but he has a lot of experience just generally. And Team Timothy knows what they're doing, setting up a road course car.
Yes, hopefully.
Also, Daniel Sharp and Kurt Pliskin, a lot of experience there too.
Yes, hopefully Todd Stater can translate this pole into some laps led, because the longtime FARC veteran is going to need those. Let's take a look at our standings coming into today's race.
Another guy with Master Cup experience who's well up on the grid that you don't normally hear a lot about is Vijay Pushanda, although he had a lot of experience in some rather subpar equipment.
So we got Taylor Matthews on top of the standings. She finally unseated Daniel Sharp after the aforementioned Moncton doubleheader, which saw a lot of destruction in the first duel, and the rules of that race dictated that all drivers who failed to finish Duel 1 could not start Duel 2 and were prevented from grabbing further points. This included Daniel Sharp and a whole lot of other drivers up in the top 10. So Taylor Matthews is on top of Daniel Sharp. She has almost a whole race lead on Sharp after a disastrous round at Moncton. Bob Steffens, third in points. He had to hop into John Burr's car to start Duel 2. He wrecked his BS Racing number 87 in Duel 1 at Moncton. That does throw a wrench into his season plans, but he is here at Road America, this time driving A.J. Young's number 30 car. Danica Hollifield is fourth in points, and you see Ty McDermott, Daniel Bouchard, Michael McKinley, Kelly Splicen, MPJ, Michaela Perry-Jones, and Rip Tyler rounding out that top 10.
Bit of a chasm opens up right when you get to about 12th or 13th, though.
Yes, that is a 40-point lead that you see between Caitlin Tanner-Hill and Gabrielle Messena. A lot of drivers high up in the points that we have not seen up there before. Danica Hollifield for SWH Racing, is having a great season. 2 top 5s, 4th in points. Caitlin Tannerhill in her first full-time season with Tannerhill Motorsports. She is up in 12th, a very respectable position for that team.
I'm gonna say another guy to keep an eye on, maybe Keegan Mallory, as the year goes on.
The Grand Marshal for today's race.
And there is Uncle Gearhead pulling on and off the track as he usually does in the
ceremonial car.
I mean, that's what it looks like, but Uncle Gearhead's whole thing is he's on the entry list. He shows up every week, but he doesn't actually race. I don't know what it's about. So the field pulls off, sans Uncle Gearhead once again. Todd Stater and MPJ will be at the front of the field. "25 laps on deck here at Road America. It's not a lot of laps, but Road America is a lot of track, 4 miles of it. I am going to warn everybody right now. I have predicted many timelines in which fuel mileage comes into play, so I hope all your drivers have been practicing their fuel mileage game in Race Sim.
Fuel mileage is being clever with and being sneaky with fuel mileage is where Liv Eklund's first win came from the notorious storm from what was about half a minute back to take her maiden Master Cup victory here.
She saved her qualifying laps until the end of the race.
And she backed up the entire field in the first stint to do that. So there's some car that looks really slow early in the race. Don't rule them out immediately. They could be pacing themselves, especially then if that means they get a clean lap all of their own, where they may be the only car on track, because pit lane traffic is not what you want to be running into.
So we've got Todd Stater and MPJ. Okay. Timeline broke.
Yep. Well, if you saved qualifying results, then you can just stitch that day back together.
So much for doing multiple parade laps.
Yeah, Siege, if you saved qualifying results, then you can just stitch all that back together. And just do a cut from like where the start of the race, like to where the start of the race is.
The Grand Marshal for today's race is about to give the command to get underway.
Okay.
Don't tell Mr. Rossetti I just did that.
Who?
Snitches get stitches.
Oh shit, there's a mole coming in, he's pissed. Oh my god, he's looking at me. No, he's got air pads on. No, don't do it.
Better you than me. Oh well.
Unrelated. Cooper, I sent you stuff.
I got it.
Master Cup rating. Okay.
I saw it. I just haven't downloaded the car yet and all that stuff. So.
Okay. It's for
Yeah,
the one
I figured.
Ryan painted, and there's a few other indie stuff that I still need to work on.
Yeah, I'll check that in a minute. I saw that looked like a lot. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Looking towards the back. Yeah, that 9 car may be hiding a bit more speed. Got way too much experience to be back there, but didn't set a time. Don't know why. Maybe mechanical problems were the cause of that.
Sometimes a team will employ the completely implode in qualifying strategy. It usually doesn't work out for them, but it's always interesting to watch them come back from it.
Yeah, especially when you got a pretty good driver at the back. You got a couple of especially when you got a couple of pretty good drivers at the back of the grid as well, because you got Anderson in the back in that bright orange Axiom car as well.
Is this Todd Stater's first pole of the year? I'm gonna have a look.
Yes, it
Big.
is.
Yes, it is. Indeed.
Oh, you have Paul's all the way on the okay.
So we got points leader Taylor Matthews starting back in the 8th position, just a few spots back of her points rival Daniel Sharp, who would really like to pretend that Moncton never happened. Looks like everybody's going to come to the green. That's good. Pace
Watch
cars
that.
off.
Watch that second row.
This could get really funny.
And there is Tex Gwaltney starting back in the 5th spot. Home race for Ball Tire Brewing Company, running a special throwback scheme. Great qualifying run, his best of the year.
And a very poor start from that 2 car.
Yep, here comes Sharp.
Over
Sharp
3 wide into 1.
Sharp rocketed off the line, but Stater gave him all the space he needed. I think Stater's mirror driving more than he is paying attention to where he's going.
Yeah, because that BJ has checked out.
He's going to lose a lot of spots real early, and that's largely a cascading effect from getting off the line so slow.
Kurt Pliskin trying for 3rd place against one of his best friends in the Tonnerres.
Oh, Sharp at a bit of a hiccup there.
Yep, a little bit of an off in the
From
back.
wide.
There's Pushanda.
If anyone would like to call out a car to watch, let me know.
Pushanda's has really jumped through the field in that white 62 car. I mentioned maybe a guy to keep an eye on. I think I called that one right so far.
VJ Pushanda's signed on to run the road courses and super speedways with M&J, making great use of that opportunity in this opening lap.
Not to mention some good heads-up driving there.
Kelly Splicin 3 wide into Canada corner. Kelly Splicen's been in FARC a long time, but it's just in the last couple of years I think she's really picked it up. She's going to be one of those drivers who hits her prime very late into her career, I think.
Yeah, you see that sometimes. You see some drivers whose careers look like the Himalayas, where there's just peaks and valleys all over the place. Splicin definitely the looks like more of the late bloomer, which is we've seen that many times before.
MPJ pulling away from Michael McKinley. I'm gonna predict, seeing that 86 up front, I'm gonna predict that somebody's gonna get really, really hurt today. I hope it doesn't happen. Of course.
What gives you that idea, Charlie?
Well,
It could be mentally, not just physically, but mentally.
25 laps is a lot longer than you think it is.
Yep.
It
25 laps.
2 minutes long.
25 laps on a 4.5 mile track.
Yeah, it'll be about, you'll probably see lap times drop to about, we'll see how far they drop after lap 2 or 3. 9 car's been off and on, I think.
9 car came into the pits.
Yes, I guess they must have had some problems after, like a lot more problems after qualifying than I thought.
Actually, I think he did a bad. Passed the 69 on the inside before the line.
Ooh. Rip. Yeah, that's a bad.
We had a crash already.
Someone may have gone off and on.
As we come around to finish lap number 2, I'm going to check the incident tracker. Marodachi, you ran Super GT. Why are you back here and smashing into the back of Keegan Mallory?
I think that incident was the 97 running into him.
Mm-hmm.
Or
A little bit of both.
yeah, a little bit of
Oh, we got Camden Rhodes peeling off.
We're doing, but okay.
What's going on with the 38?
That was a stop and go as well. It must have been off from the initial start.
It's concerning me that it shows them getting service, but I don't know, maybe a penalty overrides that.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I recall rightly, the rule book says you don't need to serve it within, you need to serve it within 3 or 4 laps, and
There's...
Being scored.
Well, we see him on screen. Let's talk a little bit about Bob Steffens. He wrecked his primary car, the 87, out of the BS Racing stable at Moncton in duel number 1. He hopped into John Burr's car for duel 2, brought home a top 15 finish, but that wreck has thrown some chaos into his plans for his patchwork championship run, but he got in touch with AJ Young and will be driving this 30 car this weekend with the Tonnerre stickers that you see on the Sar Revere body. No big deal.
Oh, never mind. I thought I saw the chat thing flashing.
Just checking for further incidents. Doesn't look like it. That's our only notable incident so far. A very clean start by FARC standards. And we are still green as we begin lap number 3.
I think they saw the start of the first NAGT race and just thought to themselves, "Let's not do that."
The NAGT race, what happened? Did they somehow wreck the entire field in one?
Well, it was about 7 cars off in the first corner, but I think they just said, "Let's not do that, guys." And looks like they've taken that to heart.
Anyone else find it ironic that a team based out of Cleveland was using a black and gold 87 car in relation to BS racing?
No idea how that was.
Looks like Todd Stater has stabilized in 6th place. Looks like they put everything into qualifying. But now he comes under attack from Vijay Pushanda.
It's doing a lot of mirror driving, I think. That car is not, maybe not handling all that well.
You're driving in a road course.
Oh yeah, you mirror drive quite some. You can mirror drive quite a bit and get a lot and do a lot of good. It might annoy everyone else behind you, but there's some drivers who are particularly good at it.
There's Taylor Matthews under attack from Christiana Matthews, the Ars regular, now coming after the 06 and the points leader for the top of the Matthews Motorsports stable.
Taylor tried to defend that, but Christiana had too big of a run, and that was rendered moot.
Yeah, Christiana's teaching her on a few things.
I saw Sergei Akovsky in the pits. What happened to him?
Ryan, what's the relation between the two?
I just said it. Oh, hi. And hello to Rich Roy, who just put gave Sergei Yakovsky a free trip to Station 5 Beach.
Yeah,
That is
was
Super GT, or not Super GT, that is GT driver Ryan Rickshaw.
Right,
oh
Rickshaw.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
rickshaw. Yeah,
If he's going to pull that move, maybe he should go back to rickshaws.
he just came in there way too fast.
Yeah, he was either going to wipe out the 26 or the 82. Fortunately for you, Ryan, it was not the 26.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
if neither of them were there, there's a good chance he would have wiped out him. He would have wiped himself out.
Mike, when you watch this, I'm sorry, but not really.
And I should also point out that the third Matthews car we just saw is the 61. That is Master Cup regular Carter Fitzgerald in that car.
Another driver with a fair bit of experience around here.
Yes, we got a few FARC whackers here today as we look at Tex Gwaltney. Yeah, 91 car, what are you doing?
Into the
Gold off
there we
and
go.
on.
We're good.
Come on.
There's
Why does everything bad happen to be in my driver?
I was about to talk about Tex Gwaltney, and Ryan Gold was like, "No, give me attention."
Yeah.
Are you happy now? Are you happy with the lost track position?
There are rumours that the 91 might be considered so cursed by the team that the car might be renumbered.
Oh, we got a caution out. The red flag man says, "Yes, I get to do something." But Tex Gwaltney is running the throwback bald tire brewing scheme, driven by Andy Pearson's father, Mac Pearson, one of the co-founders of Bald Tire Brewing, former bootlegger who moved north and became beer kings of the American short track scene. Tex Gwaltney got this car a great qualifying run, 5th place, but decided not to follow up on that. He's dropped back to the 19th position.
I think coming right off of turn 3 is where it is right where that incident that brought the yellow out was.
Yes, let's have a look. Oh, there's Lucas Sweeney running over Tina Anderson.
And hello, fast cars.
That was Tina Anderson was scored in 31st last time by, so this wasn't a particularly high stakes battle. Oh. Yeah, you called it. That's Sean Boyd and Dave Hetzel in the 44 going around.
And that's what brought out the yellow.
Yeah, and then that was...
And I see that something real bad happened to Michael McKinley. We're going to have a look at that.
Boyd rejoined, and 44 was paying attention, but the other car in there wasn't. That 29 car again.
Think he might have wheel hopped going into the corner. Yeah, 44 slowed down for the 63. 65 I don't think knew what was happening.
And at 90, I almost ran into it.
Yeah.
Let's see if Caitlin Tannerhill had any chance of seeing that. Let's go into the helmet cam.
Well, there's a car off on the left side there.
Oop.
And
Yeah.
44 is slowing to get to 44 was slowing up there. That's the difference between someone with the veteran, between a veteran and a much greener driver.
Oh, we never saw how Sergei Yakovsky ended up in the pits.
I think that was from the getting stuck in the kitty litter.
Right, we did see that.
after the 29 car used him as the brake.
So I think we're going to give Sergei Yakovsky the lucky dog. He is the only car off the lead lap. And the caution was not for his incident. So Michael McKinley was running in second place, but his engine has let go, unfortunately. Former FARC Truck Series champion has had a lot of fast cars this year with the
And that car.
with the Bernard Motorsports team. Here comes the field. We're going to have 20 to go at the line. But I don't think that's going to be enough to get to the finish.
Not on one stop. No, I don't think so.
There's Yakovsky coming around to get his lap back. Phyllis Theodore, I think, is staying out.
Actually, I think that might be a little borderline. It might be able to be done on one stop, but they might have to be a bit further back. But we'll have to wait and see on that.
And it looks like first one out of the pits is going to be Skeeter Farnsworth as Penn Harrington comes by the pits. They are going to restart inside the top 5, I think. Alicia Reyes has just dropped out of the race. They've pulled that car behind the wall with gearbox troubles. So Lynx's growing pains in the FARC series continues, although they do have... Lynx has gone to victory lane in the FARC ranks with the with Mindy Gunn's Mintberry Berserkers team in the FARC late models.
Wow, that was a uncharacteristically poor stop for Fitzgerald. Holy crap. Matthews Bunch better get their act together.
So Skeeter Farnsworth actually beat Penn Harrington out of the pits. So he's going to slot in front of them. But Phyllis Theodore, I think, is going to lead us to this restart unless she pulls off into the pits coming to the restart, which could be a viable call. This is a 4-mile track after all. You use about a gallon a lap here.
If memory serves me correct, this isn't the first time that 74 team has pulled off some audacious strategy. Don't know how audacious this is, but it's possible.
That car will pit in 2 laps.
Phyllis Theodore sure could use the highlights if this works out for her. She hasn't had a whole lot of those in her FARC career. Does have a couple late model wins, but otherwise, all she's had since then is a second place finish at Carl's last year to Grant Carson's.
I'm gonna head out now. Good night.
All right, good night. I see Camden Rhodes and Gabriel Messena having some issues, maybe. The crews sure are taking their time admiring those cars. Not real sure what's going on with 38 and the 9. But
The 11's blown up.
yeah, she did.
Gearbox went kaput.
Oh, that's that. Oh, that's Alicia Reyes. That might be half paying attention.
All right, Phyllis Theodore is going to stay on the track and lead this restart. I think they're just opting for the track position, saying they're going to have to pit anyway. Everybody else is going to have to pit again, too. But Skeeter Farnsworth quickly swallows her up into turn 1. I want to watch Penn Harrington on this restart. Because that car is nowhere near a front runner.
You know, it just occurred to me that the sponsor on the 74 is supposed to be pronounced Adair.
Really?
Yeah. Hey there.
Oh, that's yeah, former leader off the road along with Daniel Sharp.
That 55 is molasses slow.
Oh, Danica.
Boink. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Then Carter dive bombs the carousel. She's like, or that left and that right hander coming in toward the carousel. She's like, get me the hell out of here.
This is good stuff. Hello, Pedro Menares. This is Menares is a regular in the AST Voltson Super Truck Series. He'll be running a few FARC Low Dollar Series races starting this weekend. He's restarted a respectable 24th and has gotten around Penn Harrington now. So that'll be one harrowing experience. Done and over with. Welcome to the FARC Low Dollar Series, Mr. Menares. I see Rick Forrest coming into the pits from the 35th position. That might have been a stop and go for Rick Forrest. Yep. Passing before the line. Let's check back in on our leaders. Skeeter Farnsworth is pulling away from Kelly Splicen. Farnsworth's teammate, two-time champion Rip Tyler, running up in the 3rd position. Vijay Pushanda in 4th place. So it's Lycoya 1, 2, 3 right now, followed by the M&J number 62 SAR. Taylor Matthews will be up in the 5th spot. Then it's Kurt Pliskin running in 6th. So all 3 of the Power Surge America cars having a great start to their day right now. And I see Rip Tyler's just gotten around Kelly Splicen for the 2nd position. Wonder if she went off the road somewhere. Yep.
Yeah. Woodard, don't look.
I don't see the 74 anywhere. Where has Phyllis Theodore fallen to? Scored 10th last time by. I feel like she's lost a few more spots since then. Don't you love it when a car that has no business running up front restarts as the leader? It makes things fun. And I just saw MPJ in the pits. Did she get bogged down in Station 5?
It says...
Oh, we never actually looked at the start of that. Daniel Sharp cleaned her out.
Yeah, she did get bogged down in Station 5.
And we got a caution.
Okay. Yeah, we do.
Alright, what happened? Well, we got another incident involving Mauro Adachi. Just bending up the front end of that car even more. Good job. Camden Rhodes. Ooh, hard into the back. Hard into the back of Alex Phillips. That is Alex Phillips's first low-dollar start of the season. And he gets a nice welcome back bump from Camden Rhodes. What actually brought the caution out? Oops, I'm going in the wrong direction.
Caution's out here.
Let's have a look. It looks like it's for the 38. That's lame. FARC officials being a little trigger happy there.
Wonder how the Master Cup drivers in the field are taking to that.
Hoo-hoo. Cristiano ran it a little wide, but she's got that thing gathered back up.
Phillips going off the road, but running up at a very good position. Scored 9th last time by. Let's see where he crosses the line here. He's gonna be 12th.
And I think Christiana might have beaten her stepmother back to the line.
Yes, she does.
The student has become the teacher. Christiana was not going to get behind the wheel of the car. She was going to be more on the business end of the Matthews operation. But Carter convinced her to give racing, actually driving the car, a try, and Christiana found that it appealed to her, so away they went.
We've got Anthony Griffith blowing up in the number 15. The Bum and Beaver Brewery car going out of the Bald Tire Brewing 100. There's Tex Gwaltney in the Bald Tire car going by, I imagine, saying something along the lines of ha ha to the Bum and Beaver crew. Sorry, Mike. But, Bald Tire is kind of the establishment here, I'm sorry.
Luca is enjoying this I can hear.
Yes. How are you enjoying the show, Luca? Okay, I don't think he heard me. So now we got Power Surge America 1-2 under this caution. Wait, who's the lucky dog? MPJ. And she's back on the track, so she can come get it. Road America is the kind of track where getting stranded somewhere isn't going to be the biggest penalty. Because MPJ is going to get back on the lead lap here. Running order right now. I know we haven't gone through everybody in the field. We'll take our opportunity to do that. Skeeter Farnsworth is the leader. He is followed by Rip Tyler, Kelly Splicen, VJ Pushanda, points leader Taylor Matthews, Kurt Pliskin, guest from the Master Cup Series, in 6th. Ryan Gould back up to 7th place. Todd Stater, your pole sitter, is in 8th. He has not shown the same speed that he did in qualifying. Scott Wheeler sits in 9th place in the second SWH Racing entry. Ryan Rickshaw rounds out the top 10. Megan Gallagher is 11th. Alex Phillips in the number 77 for Team Thunder is in 12th place. The second Bum and Beaver car on the grid, and the one that actually uses their colors. Ty McDermott sits 13th. Daniel Sharp is 14th. Caitlin Tanner-Hill 15th. Christiana Matthews in her first start at Road America is 16th. Carter Fitzgerald 17th. Camden Rhodes is off the lead lap. He is 41st. Dave Hetzel, after being involved in that first caution, is back up to 18th place. Daniel Bouchard is 19th. Isaac Leitner rounds out the top 20. Are we going to have pit stops? If they're smart, they would take them. Skeeter Farnsworth and Rip Tyler, pretty much all of the leaders are not doing the smart thing. Let's see, does anybody pit?
Survey says.
There's MPJ flying by. Anthony Griffith is obviously going to pit. Take that car behind the wall. Sergei Akovsky comes into the pits. So does Penn Harrington. That's going to put... those two are going to be in a better fuel mileage position now. Actually, do they take fuel? Yes, Penn Harrington takes half a can of fuel. That's, I don't think that's going to be enough. Sergei Akovsky gets, I think that's a splash. Some real Galaxy Brain fuel strategy going on right now. I think I saw someone off the pace. Gabriel Messena, he's got a tire down on the 9 car after passing pit in. So he's gonna have to make the 4-mile drive back around the track. Come on, can't we cut through Station 5? No. Though I will say, FARC considered a roval layout for this race by forming a sort of oval by cutting through Station 5. Who'd like to see that race?
It'd be fun. Would be fun. Would save lots of time.
We'll be on lap 12 when we get the restart. Only 3 cars have dropped out so far. Anthony Griffith, Alicia Reyes, and Michael McKinley. And they were all mechanical failures. It's been a very clean race so far. Would be nice to continue the trend. We've got Tina Anderson reporting a vibration out of the number 90 SAR. She will be lining up in 31st. So that's just another inconvenience piled on top of a poor performance today. I think MPJ should catch up by the time we get the green. Alright, coming to the restart. Skeeter Farnsworth continues to lead. Oh, here comes Splicin'. 3 wide down into turn 1. Does not work out in her favor. Wow, Skeeter really bungled turn 3. Rip Tyler to the lead. Wow. Big dive from the 41, and it works. Oh, we got Daniel Bouchard around in the back. Sixth place in points coming into today's race. No major sponsors on that car. That's going to be a costly incident. Big pile up into Station 5. Samantha Mason and Keegan Mallory are also off the road. No caution. Skeeter Farnsworth has lost 3rd place to Vijay Pushanda. Looks like we had Gabriel Messena and John Burr coming to the pits, coming to the restart. Lap 13, we are now halfway into the Bald Tire 100. And Kelly Splicin is up front looking for her 2nd road course win of the season. She took the win at Nelson Ledges earlier in the year, dethroning MPJ at that track. We got a few takers in the pits. Or are these just stop and goes? Pedro Menarez in the pits, losing a ton of positions in his debut. And we got Dave Hetzel in the pits. I think we saw him in that stack up at Station 5. Vijay Pushanda running down the 16. Wait, what the hell happened to Kelly Splicin? Oh, she's in the pits. What happened? Commentator's curse, I guess. Oh, she got beached. She beached it all by herself.
Greg, don't look.
Hey, you know that bonsai pass I put on Rip Tyler? You want to see me do that again? Oops.
But worse.
Alright, so that puts Rip Tyler back in the lead. Vijay Pushanda up to second. Taylor Matthews is third. Off the road she goes. Here comes the 24.
What you did? You scared Ryan away. Never mind, Ryan's back.
Going side by side into the kink is always delightfully sketchy. Here comes Vijay Pushanda with a run at the lead. I think Kurt Pliskin might be holding people up. Goes off the road in Station 5 and lets his Master Cup buddy Fitzgerald by.
That 12 car is looking tight. Austin, remember how the 29 car went bowling earlier? Yeah, he's now in the top 10.
Yes, he is. But wow. Heh, looks like Kurt Pliskin isn't talented after all. I always knew he was a hack.
Says Tenair.
Heh. Taylor Matthews has joined the conversation. Yeah, she's been on fire after that Jonesboro win. I see a couple more cars in the pits.
Oh, that might be why. Damage not.
Sergei Kovsky goes bowling into the back of the 66. That's rude.
Yukowski wants to start the Russian-American War. The Cold War. Again.
Well, he picked the wrong guy because Keegan Mallory is Irish.
Isn't the car American? Like the team owner?
Well, yes.
Also, I keep on forgetting Stater doesn't drive the 66 anymore.
Todd Stater, speaking of, has fallen to 16th. He's being closed in on by Sean Boyd, who has not endeared himself well to his M&J teammate, Ty McDermott, these last few weeks. A little personal space would be nice, I'm sure Todd Stater is thinking. There's Isaac Leitner, defending winners of this race. Hunter Blaze took the checkered flag here for Gravity Racing last year, as we see Tex Gwaltney going off into the dirt. He didn't slide his car off the road. He was merely throwing back to the old dirt track days of this team.
I can imagine how much the WSN boys are going to be jumping at the bit seeing this finish.
It's been a rough couple of years for the Andy Pearson organization, but I think the way Tex Gwaltney's season has gone so far, they've been clamoring for Nicholas Radcliffe back.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't there rumors that this team, Camelot Racing, and a third team might be combining next season?
Andy Pearson is a man who's had a lot of partnerships to his team over the years. I would not be surprised if he's putting feelers out for that once again. He's gonna need it. Ten laps to go, but that's 40 whole miles. A lot can still happen. Oh, trouble for the leader. Vijay Pushanda is losing oil pressure in the car.
What was that about? A lot could still happen.
Yes. Taylor Matthews all over the back of the 16. Is Rip Tyler slipping in some oil? That car's still going, but for how long? There's Kelly Splicen back on the road. She is, I believe this is going to be 2 laps down.
We just got a report from the 29 crew. Rick Shaw's asking for oil flags. I don't know if the series has any.
Yes, FARC does employ the meatball flag. They do employ the meatball and hazard flags. But, you know, with the hazard flag, after a few laps, they withdraw it, and the hazard just becomes part of the course. Deal with it. But Vijay Prashant is going to pull that car into the pits. Team's going to open up the hood and kick themselves for another potential race win gone. This puts Taylor Matthews in the lead now. The Matthews Motorsports 06 team has found the golden horseshoe, apparently. They lead coming into this race by almost a full race, 93 points over Daniel Sharp, who currently sits back in 8th place. At least that's where he scored last time by. Ryan Gold's holding down 5th place, but Ty McDermott is chasing.
I'm well aware we still have a gazillion more miles left in this race, but still likelihood of cars pitting again.
I would say they're certainly pitting again.
Noted.
Yeah, the last pit cycle was on lap 5.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
Oh, we got a caution. What has happened now?
The 01 had something about a flat tire in the debug menu. I'm not sure that has anything to do with it.
I do see that, but it looks like John Burr is going to be our lucky dog. Alright, let's check on the 01 of Roberto Crown Jr.
Teammate to the 21?
No, not a teammate. The 21 stole their number.
Ah.
So the Crown team had to show up with an altered 01. Where does he have his problem? Right in the middle of the carousel. Yep, that'll do it. He was running 27th at the time. John Burr did get around the field cleanly. I'm just going to save the results real quick because I forgot to do it at halfway. Just in case the timeline gets compromised. So unofficially, Taylor Matthews is the winner, followed by Rip Tyler and Skeeter Farnsworth. Like I said, golden horseshoe.
Oh, I come back and see we're under yellow again.
Yes, Roberto Crown had a tire go down and came to a stop in the middle of the carousel.
Ah, that'll do it. Oh, look who's in front.
Yes, Taylor Matthews leads this race, inheriting the lead after Vijay Pushanda had an oil leak. I believe Rip Tyler might have slipped in some of the oil, and that gave the 06 a shot at the lead.
Ah.
So, are we going to see pit stops? You'd think they would pit.
Probably, I think you're right. Probably should. I don't see takers.
You fools.
Well, we do have 7 laps to go, so maybe we're coming to 6th at the line, rather. So maybe
7 at the line. You know that's still 28 miles, right?
yes, I'm aware.
Okay, I guess everybody is confident that they can make it after stopping at lap 5.
Or do they think that there's going to be another yellow?
I mean, that's not the most outlandish prediction.
Or are we going to
Ryan,
get? Or are we going to get nuts and see green flag stops? I could see that happening too.
Alright, literally no takers.
Ryan, all I'm going to say to this is, aren't you on one of the pit boxes for the Matthew Mayer Sports Gang? Shouldn't you know what your team is thinking?
You're ruining the immersion, Rich.
Ow, my kayfabe.
But to answer to actually answer the question, Rich, no, Ryan Matthews does not call strategy for the FARC team.
Lights are out on the Lakito pace car. We're going green this time.
I love that.
Thank you. There are a few new pace cars. Look who's on the back.
Of course. Oh, the license plate I love. That is a deep cut.
Yes, thank you to Luca for bringing up the license plate idea.
That is a deep cut. For those of you who don't know, Lakitu's Japanese name is Jugum. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong.
Jugemu.
Jugemu, yes. Thank you. Because in the original NES version of Super Mario Bros. 3, what the item that became to be called Lakitu's Cloud, it was called Jugem's Cloud in the game. It was not translated.
Is Vijay Pushanda still in the race? Yes, he is. So, Pushanda, unlike all of these idiots, actually took fuel. Roberto Crown took fuel recently. Sergei Yakovsky took fuel. So did Splicin, although she's still trapped a lap down.
Like I said, this could get nuts.
41 cars of the 44 starters are still on the track. So remember my warning at the start of this broadcast?
Mm-hmm.
I really hope all your drivers practice their fuel mileage game, because I think that's what this is turning into.
I think you're right.
All right, everybody. Uh, Taking the seatbelts because things are about to get interesting. Also, if I'm correct, top 5 cars are all from different teams.
That would be incorrect. Rip Tyler and Skeeter Farnsworth are teammates.
Yeah, they're PSA.
Okay, so before...
And if you step that back to the top 6, the Matthews cars are also first and 6th at the moment.
4 of the 6 teams in the top 6 are... Never mind.
All right, we will have 6 laps to go at the line. Taylor Matthews will be trying to hold off Rip Tyler and Skeeter Farnsworth of Power Surge America. Skeeter Farnsworth has never won a race, neither have Ryan Gold, Ty McDermott, or Carter Fitzgerald. 4 wide from the 61 into turn number 1. Wow. That was bold.
Skeeter got forced out.
Yep, Ryan Gold up to 3rd place. As we come out of turn number 3, Rip Tyler trails Taylor Matthews by just a few car lengths coming into Station 5. This is going to be fun.
Rip Tyler has it to him to do the funny.
He does not do the funny, he does the respectful. Oh, I hear smoke. What has happened? Oh, suspension failure for the 74 of Phyllis Theodore. We'll take a look at what happened at Station 5 later as we wait for this battle to shake out. That's Sergei Yakovsky. He's off the lead lap, but he's coming after Skeeter Farnsworth, missing his hood. Ooh, Alex Phillips. That was...
Little sketch.
Yes.
Little sketch, but we're good.
And the caution is out once again. Taylor Matthews continues to lead.
And it looks like the gamble worked.
And Carter Fitzgerald eventually got the 91 in the last corner.
Fitzy putting her Master Cup experience to good use.
Lucky dog is Kelly Splicin. So, could we see Kelly Splicin come back into the picture? She is 37th, and we don't have that many laps left. Should be realistic, but maybe she'll be fun to watch.
We expect everyone and their brother pit.
So that was Ryan Rickshaw getting into the back of Scott Wheeler into Station 5.
And then more troubles for MPJ.
Yes, hello. I'd like to kick you too. But Wheeler does get going. He does not get bogged down in the sand. That's not what brought out the caution.
David Bloom's slow. Not sure if he had damage from that incident, though. Also, Ryan Rickshaw's going to have a lot of angry people with them post-race.
Hmm.
Maybe he can grab a fistful of stickers and just toss them around to distract people. Disappear in the sticker screen. He's got plenty of them. All right. Why are we under caution? This was coming through the last corner. Megan Gallagher. She gets tagged by the 38.
Yep. Hard hitting the boards.
And they immediately threw the caution for that. Not sure if that was a good call.
That was a nice accident avoidance by Tex Gwaltney there.
Yeah.
I think they were anticipating a much bigger incident.
Yeah, I guess I don't really blame them for that. But yes, Tex Gwaltney did avoid doing some damage to that throwback scheme. Let's go through the field. Taylor Matthews is your leader. We are at 5 laps to go now. Under caution once again. Rip Tyler is in second place. Carter Fitzgerald is third. Helped greatly by that 4-wide move she made into turn 1 on that last restart. Fourth is Ryan Gold. Looking at his second top 5 of the season, he grabbed his first in the other road course race at Nelson Ledges. Skeeter Farnsworth is 5th, Ty McDermott 6th, Daniel Sharp 7th, Alex Phillips 8th. Ryan Rickshaw is in 9th, and Danica Hollifield rounds out the top 10. Vijay Pushanda, after that oil leak, is back up to 11th place. Kurt Pliskin is 12th, Christiana Matthews 13th, Caitlin Tannerhill 14th, Isaac Leitner is 15th, Rick Forrest 16th, Lucas Sweeney 17th, Todd Stater, your pole sitter 18th, Sean Boyd involved in the first caution. He's been hovering around the top 20 all day. He is 19th. Mauro Adachi, the former Super GT competitor, should be much higher than that based on that experience, we all think, but he's languishing in 20th. Tex Gwaltney, driving the Bald Tire Brewing car in the Bald Tire Brewing 100, is 21st. Lucas Fabian in the Duff Beer Machine, 22nd. Megan Gallagher, who just brought out this most recent caution after contact with Camden Rhodes, is 23rd. Michaela Perry-Jones is 24th. And are we skipping the pit lane again? Yes, we are. These teams must be really confident in their fuel economy.
Do they really? Either that or are they... you know what? I'm gonna quote quote our dear departed friend Scott Bush. You need fuel, you idiots!
Have we established that Scott Bush had a incident?
Not as far as I know. He's completely fine, last I heard.
By departed, I mean gone, not dead.
Oh.
I did not mean dead.
Lights are out on the pace car. We will have 3 laps to go on this restart. Kelly Splicen is going to come into the pits. Apparently just to admire their car. For the crew to admire the car. No service on the 41. Or maybe they're just yanking the last of the glue out of there. She did get a penalty for unapproved use of her sponsor's product after the Jonesboro race.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that cost that 41 team a few points. The use of glue is serious business to the FARC officials, apparently.
How dare they?
So, do we think we'll see another bonsai move from the 61 on this restart?
Be cool as hell.
Would you believe that John Burr and David Bloom are still on the lead lap, as well as Penn Harrington?
That's awesome. I love it.
And Phyllis Theodore has unfortunately dropped out of the race after leading laps earlier. Scrambled to get their TV time before the car broke.
And they made good use of it. They were in the top 10 for a little bit, but that car isn't fast. So while we're sitting here, shout out to the 21. If I'm correct, this is his first road course start, and he's been doing quite well.
Yes, first FARC Low Dollar Series race period for Pedro Menares, a regular in the AST Voltson Super Truck Series, otherwise known as the series that killed the FARC trucks. Everyone just liked them more. Eddie Vero will go down in history as the last FARC Truck Series champion. Curse you, Vinny. Although his team's not too cursed lately. Focus Autosports got some great results over the Moncton weekend. All right, coming to 3 to go. Pace car is about to pull off the track. Taylor Matthews is trying to hold off Rip Tyler. Both drivers going for their second win of the year. Good launch by the 06. And here comes the 61. That was predictable.
Matthew 1-2, definitely on the cards.
Looking like it.
If they have the fuel, that is.
Yeah, that's a big issue.
Ooh, Tyler losing ground in turn 3. Here comes his teammate. Ryan Gould, very conservative into Station 5. Smart move. I think Daniel Sharp got into the back of somebody. No.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
29 had a horrible start.
Yeah, he did. What happened? Ooh. Danica shoved him wide.
He
not
deserved.
too- Yeah, I
He
got a
deserved
little
that.
bit, little squirrely, but not too bad.
Yeah.
General reminder: the 29 has been playing bumper cars all day, so
Yeah, you can't feel too bad for him.
a reminder that I think Mose mentioned earlier that there was a support race earlier this weekend where 7 cars went off in the first lap. Rickshaw caused that. So
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Ooh, Carter.
Carter's dive bombing that. She wants it.
She's putting a lot of faith into her brakes.
Yeah, I noticed that Taylor was going. They were going down the backstretch from the kink, and Taylor was in third gear, right up until Canada quarter. So I think she might be in a little bit of a fuel safe mode. Yeah, third gear down the front stretch, coming into fourth, going in, heading toward 1.
Rip Tyler tried to make a move on the 24. Ooh, but now he goes way wide. I think Taylor Matthews should watch her back going into Station 5.
Yeah, it's good. Well, the question is, does Taylor let Kari go at Station 5 and then let Kari use up her fuel? Taylor's running for points. Carter isn't.
Yeah, Carter didn't do anything crazy that time. I think maybe someone got in her ear. Hey, that car is the championship leader. And your teammate.
on her point, it's a race, 2 racers. You'd really think they'll let off the let off the pressure?
I cannot confirm or deny that somebody very close to Carter may have told her to back off, namely her husband. That may or may not have happened.
This is some good stuff.
Oh yeah, this is starting to get 24 of the 16 are starting to reel these two in. They've got to stop racing each other to have a shot here. Still about second and a half between.
Oh, caution's out.
Oh,
This is not over.
that just changed everything.
And we're gonna get a green, white, checkered.
Yes, we are.
What happened?
Well, the chat box says.
Who perpetrated the humorous?
Oh, I think
Oh.
I see the 38 backwards. That might have something to do with it.
It's Camden Rhodes going off the road in the carousel.
Hello.
Megan Gallagher says, "Hey, I want to play with you too." Ooh.
Oh, and Pedro, whatever his Menares was his last name.
Pedro Menares.
Pedro Menares' FARC debut, which was stellar, has now turned to poo.
I jinxed him.
In front of him, looked to try to get away, and nope. Yep.
Pedro Menares trying to double Camden Rhodes' injury score for the season.
Yeah.
That's a little rude.
That. Yeah, about that.
But I think Camden Rhodes is going to get away with that. He was walking to the ambulance. All right. Coming to what would have been the white flag had this race gone green. Taylor Matthews currently leads over Carter Fitzgerald. Then it's the Power Surge America boys of Rip Tyler and That guy, Skeeter Farnsworth. Ty McDermott up to 5th place. Vijay Pushanda back up to 6th. Who does have fastest lap? It's Kelly Splicen. Vijay Pushanda's nowhere near the top. He only has the 7th fastest lap, but he's been coming through the field in a hurry. Lucky dog is Gabriel Messena. Not that it does him much good. He'll be only 1 lap down. Or he'll still be a lap down. Oh! Tire down on the 06.
Oh. Damage 2. That might be terminal. Oh. What? How did that happen? Did the tire just go, or?
Golden Horseshoe fell out.
So you're right now. That is your de facto leader of the race.
Yes. I think Carter Fitzgerald willed that tire failure for the 06. She was taking shots at her.
That will be an interesting dinner conversation tonight.
Ladies, we do not do telekinesis in this house. Why is David Bloom in the pits?
So in the NHL, some of you guys may have seen the very big waiver news that Will Butcher of the Pittsburgh Penguins has been put on waivers. Nothing else has happened anywhere else. Definitely not in Chicago. Please carry on.
I think we just saw the first person to run it dry, David Bloom. But fortunately, he does it right at very close to the pit entrance. Oh, there goes Mauro Adachi. Tina Anderson, I think she's out. It begins.
It's beginning at the back of the field.
I think Bob Steffens might be out.
The funny thing is, if this had gone regulation, these cars would have made it.
I don't know about that. They're running out on what would have been the final lap.
Well, if we have one more lap of yellow, is everybody going to pit? I think they may have to.
But will they? Overtime laps don't count, guys. It's good.
Oh, 6 car might have just got a lifeline.
Maybe. They're not going. Oh, this is going to get real fun real quick.
Someone's going to run out on the run to turn 5, and that's just going to be a nightmare.
Alright, do we have takers? Ryan Rickshaw's coming in, so is the 71, the 8, Lucas Fabian. Or Fabian. I believe I was corrected on the pronunciation recently, but I don't remember what that was. I do apologize.
There was a few takers.
Yes. That is the point we're trying to make here. We do have some smart cookies.
Yeah, the 06 is still being worked on. I don't think that car's getting back out.
Lights are out.
Does that car, do any of these cars, have 2.5 laps more of fuel?
I think we got more guys running out.
It's like,
Maybe not.
maybe not.
They're just bunching up and fanning out.
Yeah, looks like we might be okay for now.
E.
E.
Hi, Nikki. You're just in time for overtime time.
Well, my internet is taking a fat shit, so I'm not sure I'll be able to see it.
Oof.
It's overtime and a fuel mileage situation.
Hell yeah. Best breakfast of champions. Alright, Taylor Matthews and Bob Steffens are back on the track, as well as David Bloom.
According to the Not Atlanta Thrashers Twitter account, the Atlanta Thrashers have claimed forward Corey Perry off of waivers. In a corresponding move, the team has canceled this year's mom trip.
Ooh, Scott Wheeler might be out of fuel.
Looks like it. Well, time to see if Carter's Master Cup experience extends to fuel economy.
I think Tex Gwaltney might be out.
Fuck! I would text Lucas, but I don't feel like it.
Tex Gwaltney, you are running a throwback scheme at your sponsor's home race. You could not have screwed this up any worse.
I'm blaming the team on this one. What on earth?
More cars are running out. It is...
Start.
Yep, lights are back out on the pace car.
And everybody's coming, yep.
Well, Carter's coming.
Be honest, I think
And-
Lucas was actually find this hilarious.
That might be it. Carter couldn't make it.
Everyone who pitted originally is in the hot seat.
Skeeter Farnsworth and Rip Tyler are staying out. Alex Phillips is coming in. Danica Hollifield. Caitlin Tannerhill. Christiana. Sean Boyd. Rick Forrest and the 71 of Isaac Leitner. Here comes MPJ.
These might be the cars that end up finishing well anyway.
It continues. Skeeter Farnsworth has never won in the FARC Low Dollar Series. He finds himself up front now. Is anybody else going to get stranded? Not yet. Alright, Tex Gwaltney got back to the pits before losing a lap. That's good. We'll just give this car a little bit more camera time. Just for the shame factor. I don't think Mr. Pearson's going to be very happy about this. He knows his cars are not junk. Alright, are things... Uh-oh. I think Gabe's out of fuel.
Yeah, looks like it.
Ty McDermott's out of fuel. Ooh, Daniel Sharp and Kurt Pliskin. Skeeter Farnsworth is out.
They're dropping like flies.
Are they gonna restart this?
I stepped away for a second. What happened to the 24?
Fuel.
Ran out. Yep, they're waving off the restart.
Again. And we got more problems.
Siege, do you know who's leading the cars that pitted the first time? If you know off the top of your head.
Who's the first car behind this bunch?
Oh no.
Ryan Rickshaw is leading the original takers.
Isn't Bloom ahead of him? Or did Bloom not pit yet?
Bloom?
Yes, Bloom is ahead of them.
That's what I'm concerned.
David Bloom is 7th. John Burr is 6th. Penn Harrington is 4th.
If I'm correct, the Bouchon is in the lead. 66 second. Bouchard's third. Fourth is... I can't tell.
Bouchard is 2nd. Harrington is 3rd. Kelly Splicen is back up to 4th. John Burr is 5th. David Bloom is going to be 6th. Rickshaw 7th. Lucas Sweeney 8th. Lucas Fabian 9th. And Taylor Matthews really took advantage of that lifeline. She's going to be back up to 10th.
So, as things stand, Bouchon is looking to get M&J's first win in
If the car has fuel.
I don't think it does.
Okay, Team Burr might be winning their first race since Talladega.
If the cars have fuel. Remember
Six
the Team
and-
Burr. Remember too that the Team Burr cars are kinda not fast.
Kelly Splicen is looking for her first win since 2018.
Kelly Splicen has a win this year.
This will be fun.
If they actually get it restarted.
Wonder how much the Master Cup camp is enjoying this.
I think they're getting in Jen Walker's ear and telling her, hurry the hell up.
Yeah, they're telling her to hurry this race the hell up because Kari's got to go practice the Cup car.
I'm just saying that Master Cup is very lax on road course cautions. And, well...
That's true, they are.
FARC
Oh.
Oh, row.
Aw, that sucks.
John Burr's out of gas.
if I'm correct, the 69 is leading the cars who pitted. I hope I'm right.
Pass.
So, assuming Penn Harrington can somehow stay up there, Harrington will be the highest finishing arse regular in FARC today. I'm not sure if Christiana has had any. No, this is Christiana's debut, isn't it?
Christiana's debut was Moncton.
Yeah, and she did not fare very well.
So things are going. The arse regulars are having a good run.
Yeah,
then-
today they are.
Yeah, I was cleaning some stuff up. I see that call I made at the start to keep an eye on Pushanda's turning out to be
Well, we've had
gangbusters.
and we've had a lot of
Yellows,
fuel.
it looks like.
Well, no, fuel attrition.
Mm.
We have not had overtime yet.
Caution came out lap
It's
24.
Yes, this race is currently 5 laps over regulation.
Yeah, because we haven't started overtime yet because of all the cars running out of gas.
Yeah, we've had to keep waving off the restart.
Alright. Green flag, this time by, knock on wood.
Come on, pace car, do not turn those lights back on.
We get, 2 laps of green flag, correct?
This will be our only overtime. Aw, come on!
Who else is out of gas?
I think it's for the 54.
Yep. Oh, more more fun.
Ushanda's now in the danger zone.
Oh, somebody of theirs double fire might be out of gas.
Or they were stacking up.
Yeah, they might have been stacking up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute then.
M&J is
And the 54 got towed. Let's just say,
So-
let's just be polite and say they were towed.
So, Vijay Bushanda is the next car under suspect. This is not what they wanted to see. David Bichard, if he can hold on somehow, has a very good result looking his way for the points.
We are just putting on that dread and not letting up at all. It's just one long, continuous note of dread.
Hey, Siege, remember how you asked me earlier about parade laps?
Yes.
Here's your answer. There you go.
Yeah.
I would like to put it out there that I am now considering multiple parade laps, because that is a thing we can do.
I'm going to make the call. I'm just going to say maybe only on the short tracks do parade laps, like tracks less than a mile.
That's fair. Okay. Is anybody else going to run out of fuel?
62 or
I
97
might.
are next on the list.
This race is now 24 miles over regulation.
Just looking over the top 10. Bloom's looking for a good result. Rickshaw looking for a good result. Sweeney on a partial schedule looking for a good result. Taylor got saved. Fabian, good result. And then Bob Steffens is somehow bringing that 30 car up through the field.
Yes, he is. Because he ran out of fuel sooner than everybody else.
Yeah, that's the thing that kind of surprises me. Taylor, with that tire issue, somehow did not lose a lap.
Did she get fuel though?
Oh yeah, they fueled that. That car's good to
Okay.
go.
So then minus the 97 and 62. Everyone should be fine.
Yeah, the 06, 61, and 26 all have fuel.
Actually, everyone in front of the 69 is under suspect. No. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone in front of the 69 is questionable.
Splicing might not be. Then again, it depends on how much speed's left of that car.
Rickshaw, do not jump the start.
No matter how slow the car in front of you is going, you cannot pass them on the inside. So, David Bloom just needs to protect the very outside. Just back that whole line up. John Burr has gotten back onto the track. I don't think he's going to catch the field before the green. Unless they wave the restart off again.
I think they'll be fine, but expect some chaos into turn 5.
Yeah, I don't see anybody out. I think we're good to go.
We have one attempt at this, right?
Yep. Again, we are now 6 laps over regulation.
San Antonio went 30, so I think we're fine.
Excuse me, it was only 11. Only 11. Alright, pace car is off.
55's pitting. 69 jocked up the field a little bit. Things are gonna get hairy.
VJ Pushanda is staring down M&J's first victory in the FARC Low Dollar Series since Sayre, Alabama in 2019.
I don't think Rickshaw jumped the start. We are good.
Lapped cars are backing up the field.
Oh, wait, he might have.
06 car's making up a lot of headway.
Yeah, Taylor is on the move. That car's got life in it.
Rickshaw throws it wide. If I were Taylor, I'd be shaking.
Taylor
We're still green.
I'm saying 29's been crash burn today.
Well, let's see what happens with Station 5.
VJ Pushanda pulls away.
3.
Oh, Taylor, what are you doing?
Trying to,
It's go time.
yeah,
What a
trying
move!
to go. Trying to go to get by the 41.
Holy crap, that was a move.
Got around to all those cars and also got the back of the 41 as well, but Splicing's got... Well, I don't know. Splicing...
That killed Taylor's momentum a little bit.
Ooh.
Doing rallycross.
Oh, Pushanda, what are you doing?
watch for cars pitting. I don't know if the 20 pits, it's because I think he jumped the
Caution is out.
Oh, for the love of... Oh, there's Bloom. Out of gas. We thought Bloom would be out of gas.
That means
That means you're probably going to see the top 5, maybe.
this is it. There's no more attempts.
Yeah, that was our only attempt. VJ Pushanda is going to take the white flag, but he's still got 4 miles to do.
That's very true. He hasn't won this yet.
Some bodywork flying off the 62, it looks like. Uh-oh.
License out of gas.
Alright, what brought out that caution?
It might have been Bloom.
Yeah, I think it might have been Bloom. David Bloom is the likely suspect.
Oh, might have been Keegan Mallory.
He can run out of fuel, looks like.
It could be.
And then Danica Hallfield just moved her. Or him. Alright, does Bushanda have enough fuel? Matthews, I think, does.
Matthews does.
Rickshaw was on the same strategy as Bloom, and we saw what happened.
Blyson is out of gas. So that would move
Blyson-
Fitzgerald up.
Splicen was on the same strategy as Bloom. Fitzy is... Okay.
So if the 62 and 41 run out of gas, or the 62 runs out of gas, Taylor's won this.
Top 2 for Matthews. Looking at them.
If the 62 holds on.
That's a big if.
We know the Matthews cars have enough fuel. Does the 62?
Steffen's in trouble in the background.
Yeah, he
Steffen's
might be out of gas.
Another punch to the gut for his championship effort.
Well, at least he's still finding ways to make it to the track.
Correct, you said that's a star body with Tonnerre logos on it, right?
Yes.
Checks out.
Daniel Bouchard got into trouble somewhere. From the second spot.
Bloom ran out
Oh,
of fuel into the line.
I think he might have run out too. Yep.
Bouchard's out.
Bloom ran out coming to the line, and he pulled to the inside, so nice for him to doing the respectable thing.
Like Harrington ran out.
Sad day for the small guys, but at least their equipment isn't in pieces.
Notice that Taylor's hanging back a little bit. She knows that if that 62 runs out. And if that car doesn't run out, someone needs to check the fuel cell.
Well, we'll see what Room of Doom has to say.
Watch him run out of fuel right when he comes to the line.
Oh, well, remember, the approach to the the start-finish line is uphill.
Vijay Pushanda's hanging on. Ooh, 82 gave him a tap.
Don't make the same mistake that Marcus Ambrose made.
Well, listen to his engine from the helmet cam.
The fuel pressure gauge looks good.
Did they move on AI cars?
I don't believe so.
That's a good question.
Through the final corner, Pushanda's still going.
Big money bags might get it.
Has he ever won a FARC race?
He is about to.
Someone's pitting.
Doesn't matter. Hey Kenny, your driver just won a FARC race.
And after the longest lap in his recent memory, Vijay Pushanda takes his first career FARC Low Dollar Series victory for the M&J Racing team. First win for M&J Racing since Sayre Speedway in 2019. Vijay Pushanda is not one of their regular drivers. He has only signed on to run the road courses and super speedways, and that deal has obviously just paid off in a big way.
I'd like to mention, Tom McDermott has been around this team since 2018, if I'm correct. Vijay on a partial schedule just won a race. I don't think McDermott has yet.
No. Ty McDermott's still looking for win number 1.
And he finished 27th. Also, the 36 just ran out of fuel.
Well, he picked a good time to do it as he crosses the line in 5th.
And Christiana Matthews collects her first FARC Low Dollar Series top 10.
Yes, 3 top 10s for the Matthews team.
Good efforts today from the Matthews kids. Well done. Now let's see if Room of Doom lets us keep them.
All right, your top 10 finishers are Vijay Pushanda collecting his first victory of the season and making it 11 winners in the first 11 races of the season. No repeat winners yet. Taylor Matthews finishes in 2nd place. She had a tire go down and stopped on track on the second to last caution, but you all just saw the drama that transpired. She persevered to finish up in 2nd place. Carter Fitzgerald finishing right behind her. Ryan Rickshaw collecting the top 5, but I think he's going to have a few people who want a word with him after this. I would, if I'm Ryan Rickshaw, I would slip out of there very quickly and celebrate your big result somewhere else. MPJ, she ended up in the kitty litter early on, comes back to finish in 6th. Alex Phillips, 7th place, the highest running of the Team Thunder cars. Great result for him in his first Low Dollar Series race of the season. Rip Tyler finishes in 8th after leading laps early. Christiana Matthews, in just her 2nd start, picks up a 9th place finish. And Isaac Leitner. This Team Gravity Racing went to victory lane here last year with Hunter Blaze, but Leitner was not so fortunate today, still clawed his way up into a top 10 finish. I did save everything, right?
Save it again.
Okay, I did. Don't go away, folks. We will compile the points and do Room of Doom next. Oops. I meant to show the win screen for VJ Pushanda. I am sorry. Kenny, if you're watching this, I am sorry for snubbing Mr. Pushanda in Victory Lane.
Does this mean the M&J team gets a free trip to Cedar Point?
After the season they've had, it would be very welcome.
I'm not sure if you heard, but in the NHL waiver news, very big news coming from the NHL. Will Butcher has been placed on waivers from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Nothing else happened. Don't worry about.
Oh no!
Don't worry.
Oh no! I know all about that. I'm not gonna comment further. On a live stream on a recording.
Alright, folks, results have been compiled. It is now time for Room of Doom. Isaac Leitner, our 10th place finisher, is first in the tech line. It is a 2. Isaac Leitner narrowly escapes the meat grinder. Christiana Matthews, our 9th place finisher, is up next. She scored a top 10 finish in just her second start. Will it remain unsullied? It is stuck between 16 and 7. Both of those numbers are safe, so I'm going to give it to her.
Woo.
The people in the tech shed were arguing over whether or not something was reading one way or the other on the rear spoiler measurement, but it didn't matter because both measurements were legal.
All right, Rip Tyler, our 8th place finisher, is up next. It is a 10. Rip Tyler is safe. Alex Phillips finished 7th in car 77. He is up next. And it is a 12. Alex Phillips is safe. The Bum and Beaver Brewery car escapes the tech line unscathed, much to the chagrin of Bald Tire.
Guess the Beavers aren't bumming after that one. I'm sorry.
I would do the bonk, but I don't have the bonk in this channel.
No one does.
Michaela Perry-Jones, our 6th place finisher, is up next as the last D20 roll. It is another 10. MPJ is safe.
Tech Shed is being kind so far.
Lucas Fabian, after a stellar 5th place finish with the Concord Carolina team, he is the first with the D10 roll as our 5th place finisher. It is a 2. The Duff beer car is safe. Bald Tire is also not terribly happy about this.
They're not keen on that either, yeah.
Ryan Rickshaw had everybody giving him the stink eye in the tech line. Let's see what the inspectors have to say. It is a safe. Ryan Rickshaw remains unpunished.
Woo.
Officially unpunished.
There's some reports that after this he managed to get a helicopter out of the track as soon as possible.
Got the heck out of Dodge.
He hit the 82 car earlier. I don't know if Solikov much wants to face the wrath of Solikov.
All right. Carter Fitzgerald, our 3rd place finisher, is up next. Hey, Ryan.
What?
Would you care to explain why Carter Fitzgerald just rolled a 1?
Those cars were all built and prepared the same. I don't get it.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait. Oh, so wait, they were cheating and that was the slowest of them?
Yeah, Christiana got away with it, and she was in 9th.
Like,
I don't know. Oh dear.
The illegal car was the slowest.
Well, no. Well, wait a minute. We still haven't got Taylor's car yet, but this is this is the car that we could have afforded to mess around with.
Well, I mean, you just said they were built the same.
Whoops,
Yeah,
doodle.
Well, and the 26 passed.
Yeah, just a little bit of material fatigue here.
All right. What does the penalty roll say? Carter Fitzgerald has been disqualified.
Oh, well, okay, so Cristiano was up to 8th. Perfect.
Wait a minute. No, sorry. It's a 1. It's a 5-point penalty. I was reading that completely wrong. A 6 would have been a DNQ. So it turns out it's just a loose lug nut on the 61. That's 5 points.
Yeah,
Rickshaw has
yeah,
Go ahead.
that tracks.
Red Troy has called the steward's office asking for a recheck on the on the 61 car. No other reason, not like his car is a 4th.
And Siege, you got the wrong person in there.
That's the wrong Matthews.
That's the
Oh,
wrong
whoops.
car. Yeah, that should be Kari.
Oh, wait. You guys can see RPM.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
All right.
The TM Lights crew that serviced that car will be flogged after the race.
Taylor Matthews, our runner-up finisher, is up next. She has the first D8 roll.
I almost wonder if like something like that could happen just because of like the motor and the the motor and the wheel gun would be running bad. But then again, that if it's an air gun, then that could be that's yeah.
Taylor Matthews has escaped the Room of Doom with a 5.
So all cars are indeed built the same.
They thought it looked. Tech thought something looked marginal, but like, well, it looks clear, and on that, like everything looks okay. And then the crew chief is like, "Yep, I'm filing that one in. As that one will get by tech every single time."
Vijay Pushanda, first across the line, is now up. Will M&J's first win since 2019 be clean? It is clean with a 2. Vijay Pushanda is officially your winner.
Can we check the fuel pipes, like the fuel lines that are, make sure that nothing's running around the roll cage?
And now we are going to have a look at the standings leaving Road America. Taylor Matthews has extended her points lead to 129 over Daniel Sharp. Where did Sharp finish? Ooh, Daniel Sharp finished all the way back in 15th place. Well, that sucks.
Not for the rest of the field.
Yeah, certainly not for Taylor Matthews. 129-point lead over Daniel Sharp. Ty McDermott trails by 191, taking that third spot from Bob Steffens, but he's only 3 points behind. Danica Hollifield only 4 points behind the fourth spot. Daniel Bouchard maintains 6th place. MPJ is 7th, Kelly Splicen 8th, Rip Tyler 9th, and Michael McKinley rounds out the top 10, 258 points behind our leader. So as we enter the second half of the FARC Low Dollar Series season, things are looking a bit lopsided up at the front. Taylor Matthews is going to want to clench hard to keep that golden horseshoe in.
Please tell me more.
Bonk.
Is there anybody else we'd like an eye on before we sign out?
Where did Tex Gwaltney finish?
Tex Gwaltney, 21st.
All right.
The WSN boys are going to have a real fun time with their continuance AF and sell me rumors after this.
The sea might be getting a little warm under Tex Gwaltney.
So anybody else in the standings we'd like to give a shout out to? VJ's up to 26th with that victory. He's competed in 6 races so far.
Yeah, that was very helpful.
Making the most of them too.
No shit.
Yukoski, I can understand,
He's the epitome of feast or famine too.
Yeah, VJ Pushanda 3 top 5s on the season.
He's either in the top 5 or he doesn't finish.
Yes.
Actually, for someone with his experience, I'd expect more out of him.
Yeah, the guy has a win last season.
He's DNF'd 5 times. Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Oof.
You know, sometimes when your number's up, your number's up.
Yukovsky's got 8. Holy crap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's
Rickshaw?
a big number.
Was it Rickshaw?
Isaac Leitner's got 8. Give that man a hug. That poor guy's had a rough year.
Rickshaw, if I'm correct, with 8 starts, or not 8 starts, 5 starts has 2 top 10s, which...
3 starts.
Oh, 3 starts. 3 starts, 2 top 10s, and no DNFs. That's not that bad. In a top 5.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Isaac Leitner the defending champion?
He is the reigning Super Series champion. Hunter Blaze won the Low Dollar Series championship in that car.
Oh, right.
All right. I think that will do it for Road America. Again, we are entering the second half of the season with this race. Next up on the calendar will be the Texas World Speedway for Texas 500 weekend.
Ooh.
We will be catching up on the ASCC before that. But until then, I'm Charlie Gearhart. I also answered a siege for some reason. And thank you all for a farking good time.
Yay.